It's time to cook with the quarantine.
Hi guys, today we're making pork chops and apples. So I'm going to start by adding some olive oil to my pan, just enough to cover the bottom. And I'm going to turn this on medium-high heat. The next step, I'm going to season the pork chops with salt and pepper. So while I'm waiting on the oil to get hot, I am going to slice my apples. And these are the only ones I had. These red apples, they aren't the best for frying because they get really soft, but it's what I had, so it's what I'm using. I'm just going to cut these into slices. And shout out to my cousin Rick Shell for recommending this recipe. And I'm doing it a little differently. I know in her post she mentioned like baking them and creating a glaze, but I'm just going with the first recipe I found on online when I searched pork chops and apples. Add the pork chops in and cook on each side for 3 or 4 minutes. So while the second side of the pork chops are cooking, I'm going to add in a bowl add to a bowl chicken stock and some Dijon mustard. Maybe if I take the top off, that'll help. So I'm going to take the pork chops out and sit these on the side. And I'm going to get rid of some of the oil in here. Left some oil. I'm going to add some apples. Now I'm only going to add some of them, and I'm going to keep some uncooked so I can just eat them as they are. But I'm going to cook these for about 4 minutes. To the apples, I'm going to add just a little salt. I'm going to add in some pepper. I'm going to add in some rosemary leaves. I'm going to add in some thyme leaves. And let's give this a stir. Now I'm going to pour in the chicken stock and mustard that I had on the side. And I'm going to stir this in, intentionally scraping the bottom to get up some of the brown bits, just to add more flavor to this stock or broth, whichever you call it. Alright, I'm going to drop these pork chops back in here. And I'm going to let these cook just a few more minutes, maybe 2 or 3 more minutes. And this will be done. Alright, time to eat. I gotta take my apron off, but that's okay. Phone falling. Alright. One more cut. Let's see if we can do it without making the phone fall. We made it. So here's the pork chop. Good. The apple. Still has some crunch, so that's good. Let's eat the two together. Not bad. I didn't know if I would like it because I've had cooked apples before. I think I did apples and it was some other type of pork. I don't remember what kind, but I didn't like the apples that soft at all. But this isn't bad. The recipe said to cook them, I think, for 4 minutes, but I just did like 2 minutes to not, so that they wouldn't get so soft. So this is actually good. And I decided to make sure and put a vegetable in, so I just chopped up some zucchini to eat on this side, and I just put some olive oil. I don't even remember if I put salt and pepper on them. I don't know. And I just threw them in the oven basically just to warm it up, so that they too would stay crunchy. So anyway, my Sunday dinner. I'm going to finish eating. I'll see you guys in the next video.